Hello?
Hey, hey, what's up, man?
Alright, Bat Boy, where you at?
Yeah,
Press the touchpad
yeah.
and then
Click on invites.
yeah, and it'll show you that they're show you that there are games to play or open
It
games to
says
play.
you have no pending invites in all caps.
Oops. I thought you could just join it, my fault. Or not? Okay, that's like I don't want to invite him to the party. He's in the party. Okay, that's that.
They made this stuff way too complicated.
Even though you're in here, yeah. So I should be able to go to game mode, hit King of the Hill, and it's yeah. You should be able to just open it and not view invites, but like game mode. Like there should be like a thing that like a little envelope that popped up. There's like whenever some because
Yeah,
whenever
I got one of those earlier, and then when I clicked on it, it said no longer available.
okay yeah, what that
And
means
then
is every time somebody starts a mission, if it's a two-player mission, they will you can join them. If it's a two-player mission, you can
right,
join them. You know, and usually when it says like no longer available, it means they just started it without anybody joining in. So it should have one of
right.
those should be there now for King of the Hill.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
All right.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna let you win this and let you get because they don't teach you how to unlock King Graham, and no one's really
Right.
playing this, and they just fixed it. Like the
It says match no longer available.
yeah, all right, should be another one. Like close that and see if there's another one. Because if that doesn't work, you can just try to start one, and I'll try to join you.
All right.
Because I don't know how long have you been playing this?
Uh, Online, I just started playing it recently, but offline, I've been playing it for like less than a month.
Oh, oh, okay. The game last year, the game kind of broke.
Right.
Like it wouldn't because like the game is like kind of always online. Like even if you don't play an online match,
Yeah,
it's
I would
kind of
have to. I had to turn my system off,
yeah,
or not my system off. I had to turn my online off to play it.
yeah. So that was the problem, is it was doing that. So I don't necessarily know if the online matches even work because you can't. I don't know if you can, but I couldn't access my created park. So I
Right.
don't know if the entire thing is working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel my match. See if you can start a game of See if you can start a game of King of the Hill.
All
Same
right.
way, just hit the touchpad, go down to game modes, and select King of the Hill.
All right. It says waiting for
All
other
right, there it
players to
is.
join.
All right, it should say like one of two now.
I have a Type 3
Oh
NAT type.
no,
That might have a lot to
no,
do with why.
no. If that was the case, then when the NAT types are incompatible, then the party chat won't work, which it clearly
Okay.
does. Yeah, I don't think it works because I was able to join, but then a few seconds later it said it was no longer available. Um,
That sucks.
shoot. Yeah, because that means well, the fact that they're still giving us, the fact that they're still giving us updates is a very good sign because a lot of people were complaining about the fact that they couldn't play the game at all. So
I couldn't. I couldn't play the game at all unless I turned off my online.
yeah, unless you
Yeah,
disconnect from the
the
PSN.
update that they just made is the reason why I can play now.
Yeah, because like none of like when they first updated it like a month or two ago, I made a video for my channel like showing the current update, and I was like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
better but not fixed. And so this
Right.
is the yeah. So we got. I should speaking of, I should totally do that. Make a new update video like show. Hey, the game works like completely, almost completely. not completely.
Yeah, not. No, I don't
So
think anybody's made a video about the new update. That might actually get you a lot of views.
with that being said, I think this will be the video, like showing that we're
Yeah,
trying to play a game together, and
yeah,
we're trying. And again, you have to be able to play online to unlock King Graham. And
right.
if you're trying to are you
We
trying to platinum this?
I want to. I want to.
It's
Yeah,
possible. It is, but you kind of probably need to play it online. I don't quote me on
right.
that. But yeah.
No, yeah, no, and that's a big thing about this game too. It's like it's the way they completely made this game to where you pretty much need to play it online
It's dumb.
to
It's so
have
stupid.
a good experience. But they also, it's not. I mean, the whole thing just backfired because they didn't have a finished game. They didn't have a finished product.
Well, like you do know why they made this, right? Like
Yeah,
this.
so they could just that was a cash grab because their license is about to fucking
Yeah,
expire.
exactly. That's kind of pathetic. Like this wasn't a because the fans want it type of thing. Because I
Right,
still,
and they really abused the fans, but they knew they'd buy this shit. I
I
mean, they knew I was
did.
gonna buy this shit.
I did. I didn't get it
You know what
day
I mean?
one, but I paid full price
Right,
for this
same,
game,
same.
$60.
Yeah, I didn't get it day one either, but I was like, I had like,
I,
it was out, so I was like, I just had that like, I mean, I played Tony Hawk so much back in the day that's like I needed that outlet. You know what I mean? Like, I just missed the button configuration and everything like that. I just miss everything. Like,
yeah, I am there with you. I recently, but the weird thing is the way this game plays. I felt like, oh, this just isn't really like a good Tony Hawk experience. I actually went
that's
back
not.
I went back and played 3 and 4 on PS2 and GameCube. To be fair,
Yeah.
this actually is a perfect sequel to 4. Pro Skater 4,
You think
in my
so?
opinion, is the worst of the series because
What?
I don't know, like, and I'm not joking when I say this is like not like there were a lot of goals in that game that weren't really skate related. There were a lot of goals in that game
Yeah.
that weren't necessary. I tried to do 100%. I can 100% Pro Skater 3. I did. No cheats involved. I can 100%
Yeah.
Pro Skater 3. Well, I don't do all the gaps because fuck that. But I can 100% Pro Skater 3. Pro Skater 4, I can't
Right.
do all the goals for. There are just a few goals in that game that just cannot be done by me. So I was like, and a lot of the
Right.
goals that I did finish, I had to use like moon physics and perfect rails and stuff like that. But I felt like,
Right.
yeah, that game was ridiculously difficult. And I don't know if that was
Well,
on purpose.
to 100% it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, then yeah, the cheats were like definitely necessary for you to be able to 100%. So
Yeah.
I am not 100% sure what they was trying. And I feel like this is that. And if you've never played the HD remix for PS3,
I did. I
okay,
did.
good.
I played the shit out of that.
That game is freaking awesome because it's just a
No,
lot.
exactly.
And this is made by the same company, right? Robomoto
Exactly. Like,
Mondo
what
made
the
this.
hell?
How is it?
And
How is this
not
such a
only
bad
that, but it's way
experience?
cheaper.
Yeah, it's a $15 game. $15
It's like, what the hell were they
for
thinking?
$15 for like
How did
what
they
is
do that?
essentially a full game, like a full Pro Skater game,
Right.
with a platinum trophy. I platinum that bitch too. I showed, and it's got a lot
Yeah.
of like the Hawkman. A lot of the game modes in this came from that. So I really don't know how they
Right.
bungled this up so poorly. But yeah, and
Bro,
it's
exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna say the HD wasn't like it wasn't that great, but it was
No.
way better than this shit, you know?
yeah, by all means, it wasn't like this mind blowing experience, but it's
Yeah.
everything you expect out of Tony Hawk. It's like the button scheme
Right.
is there. You can play it without really thinking, but like the trophy list did make it kind of it made it kind of challenging, and you didn't have to do everything, just enough. And I was like, no,
Right.
this is fun, and it had the freaking cheat codes. It was everything that you really wanted from a Pro Skater game. I feel
Right.
like the one thing this game is missing is cheats. Like I think
Yeah.
cheats would make this game a little bit more fun to get into, but yeah. So shoot.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Hopefully they can. Hopefully they fix this again, or give at least one more patch, So by all means, if hopefully if y'all see this, I will tweet this video at Activision. Hopefully, when anybody sees this,
I tweeted Activision so many times about this shit. I even tweeted Activision about making a remaster, and like I talked to Activision support, and they were like, "Dude, that would be amazing." They're like, "But we just couldn't. Like, it'd be hard to get the right people involved to talk about it."
Well, Tony Hawk said that like he's gotten a lot. I'm partially to blame. He's gotten a lot of complaints about the way the game works, and he said he's like I'm not involved in it anymore. Like technically speaking, they didn't have to ask my permission to do this game because like I don't own anything from this game, so I can't do this.
And he said he wanted to make a different game, but not with Robomoto. I'm not sure about Activision. I don't think he wants to make one with Activision either. But
I would hope he doesn't. I really don't. I really would hope he's paid enough attention that the fans aren't necessarily really happy with this. And I don't necessarily feel it's because of Activision. I think it's, because Activision does a lot of other stuff. So
Right. They're not involved really. They don't care. They just care about
they're publishing it.
Right. Exactly. Like they don't. I'm sure like after everything's happened, they don't even really want their name on this.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
I don't know.
But I do appreciate the fact that they are aware that people are still trying to play it, because they could have made it easy by just deciding, okay, well, we're gonna just like make it to where you can play offline.
Patches have to, right? I'm sure a lot of the patches have to do with like Activision probably firing a light under their ass about it. You know what I mean? Like kind of getting on them. I don't know. That's just how it worked out in my head. I imagine that they're kind of like, okay, no, this is our name, this is our product.
Yeah, we still look
publishing
bad.
Your product. Yeah. Right, you're making us look bad. I don't know. I hate to trash talk this game so much because I don't. I mean, because I know it's over trash. It's over trash talk. You know what I mean? But I mean, it kind of deserves it. It's well deserved.
Shoot. They gave me the points for that.
I don't know. I guess it's like, to me, it's like low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is like
kind of obvious by now
that it's not a good game. Yeah. And the sad thing is, it's not a bad game. It's not what people wanted, but if you play Pro Skater 4 again,
it's just what I was talking about my brain about. I was like, no one was asking you to not be like, no one was asking you to be original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, by all means.
Everybody, right? Nobody would have been like, wow, this is practically like Pro Skater 3 or Pro Skater 4.
And people would have been happy with that.
No one would have said that.
Honestly.
Right.
They would have been happy with that. No one would have. Because I don't know if anybody's, I don't know if you've played American Wasteland or Underground 1 and 2.
I have. I love those games.
But I love
them.
Game. I freaking adored American Wasteland and Underground 1 and 2. But a lot of people didn't.
Those are my favorite games.
But a lot of people didn't. They felt like being able to get off the board made the game weird.
I like Project 8. I like Proving Ground. I like all of them. You know
I never got to play a lot of Proving Ground or Project 8. I started to, but I didn't get a chance to. But I'm planning on for my YouTube channel. I do want to try to play all of them on the channel at some point.
Oh yeah.
Like run through at least a career with one character. Oh crap.
Yeah, definitely. The coolest part about Proving Ground, I think, especially to talk about, is the creator trick. Like they have a creator trick mode, and it's a big part of Proving Ground, where you use both sticks or whatever, and like in midair you like create a trick. It's really cool.
Yeah, I haven't had
the soundtracks too. That's the thing that pissed me off. I think the most about this game, which it shouldn't have been, but it really did. It's like. Well, what kind of fucking soundtrack?
Pro Skater soundtracks are like I talked about it.
Iconic.
I did. I went on I streamed this game, and I went on a full blown like I lost my fucking shit. Like, and the soundtrack is garbage. Like, I don't have the music on for this game. I really don't.
Well, they got like me either. I like now the main reason I was so excited about being able to play online is I can play Spotify in the background.
Oh, that's sad.
That's like the coolest thing. Right.
That's sad. Like,
you know what I do? You know what I do? I'll play like an Underground 2 playlist, or I'll play an American Wasteland playlist, just to give me like that nostalgia feeling. I don't know. I mean, like I said, they could have I don't know.
They could have done a lot.
I just don't get it, because like almost all fans kind of think a little bit in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. And it's like they just didn't listen to him. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like we all agree on everything, but like obviously there
are core things about the Pro Skater series that everybody, like every player, can agree on. Like even if you didn't like getting off the board, like everybody had like a fair idea of like, well, this is what makes a Pro Skater game. You have to have a varied soundtrack. Right. You know, you got to have rock, punk, hip hop. All you have to have, you know, something interesting.
Had, like, oh yeah.
And I don't like the special system in this game. Like, I understand that it's
no, I hate it.
It doesn't necessarily add anything to the game. Like being able to turn your special meter on, and then everything you do becomes a special trick. Like it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. I don't care for it. It's easy mode, really. And easy modes are kind of like in a lot of games nowadays. And I feel like, you know, remembering.
It's not even that. It's just too easy. It's more like it completely takes away from the game. Like you're not able to do specials at any time, or you have a build-up bar, of course, but it's like
the build-up bar doesn't take much. Yeah, the build-up does not take much at all.
Right. It's just not. It doesn't make the game unique, and the specials in the game aren't that unique either.
No, not at all. Like because like having
the coolest special is probably the pizza one.
Yeah, so far. Yeah, they had to be able to have like that like a big list of special tricks that you can go through and decide, okay, which one am I going to use? This for this, this for this. You know, being able to unlock more special slots. The game itself, I think they really relied heavily on you playing online, and that just doesn't work out. And because no one played the game, like the few, like if you play the earlier stages, like the barracks and this stage here, these are the only stages that ever really have anybody playing online. All the rest of them, the further down you go, the less people you will randomly find playing the game. So
I don't know who did the fucking online for this game, like who structured it, but it's like they're completely tone deaf. Like they obviously didn't have any insight of putting an online game on PlayStation 4, like or just the next gen console. You know what I mean? Like it was like their first go at it or something. You know? Like you at least do testing if you don't know. You know what I mean?
I don't think this game I don't think this was play tested at all. Like I really don't think this was play tested. Like I genuinely don't. I don't think they like built a version of the game and then had people play it and was like, "Hey, what do you think?"
I was just saying that. My friend Nico. I was literally just saying that. I was like, they didn't even have, like, it seems like they didn't even have game testers, or if they did, they didn't listen to a fucking word they said.
It was like, there's either that or they just had people who've never played Pro Skater to play this game and be like, no, it's pretty good. It's like what are you looking for in a skating game? Like a really interesting.
Well, it doesn't take much. They didn't even have to have that. They just needed somebody to go, okay, you didn't mean for this to be in the game, right? No, we didn't. Okay, y'all need to take that out of the game.
Don't put that in. Like, cause that's dumb. It's like, because the options menu is like empty. There's like, you can't like, there's no sound options in this game. Like, I can't look at the soundtrack. I can't edit like which songs play. I can't skip I can't skip tracks.
Right.
There's just a lot I can't do. I don't really get to create a skater.
Really, there's like fucking 15 songs in this game. So if you take any songs out of this game, right? Like it loops. It's almost annoying. Like that's one of the main reasons. Like even if you liked every song in this game, you're gonna get fucking spoiled sick of it because like they fucking loop after like 5 minutes. That was like the coolest thing like about the game, like the games, like you would be able to listen to practically like a fucking long ass playlist, and I don't know, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
And it's funny too, because it's ironic because they put an online, like they mainly focus on online, so they pretty much have a fucking bunch of people in this game trash talking the game
at once.
while they're playing it.
With all that being said,
So,
I've said like multiple times how I feel about this game, where they went wrong. It goes without saying.
right.
It just is what it is.
Right.
I think the online is broken to the point where we can't play together, but we can skate together. They might try to fix it. They might not, because at one point the stages wouldn't even load. So I thought the game had completely died. I'd actually taken it out, put it back in the case, and put the case away. I was like, this is done. But who knows? They might fix it, and if we don't say anything as a gaming community, they're not gonna fix it. And it's important that they know, hey, this isn't fixed yet. This still needs work. The scary thing is, it wasn't broken before. What could you have? And there were no updates. So how did the game break? How did you possibly mess up the server to where no one could play? And at the very least, why didn't you just decide to make it like local co-op, or like just take the online completely off and introduce an offline mode?
If they would have done that, that would have completely fixed the game. But they would never even think about doing something like that, because their whole mission, I think, was to put it online. I really feel like what they did with this game, I think that they wanted to put like kind of like a supply drop system in this game, and then they saw how bad it kind of was going to fail, and they took it out. I think that's what happened. I just think nobody said anything about it.
They kind of did,
I might
actually.
just be kind of...
No,
they did?
Think like the way the creator skater works. You do certain things every time you level up. You get a new random part of like a creator skater. So in a sense, they do have loot boxes. It's just one piece of loot every time you level up.
Right. But I think what they were going to do is they were going to add more stuff to the game and price it. You know what I'm saying? And make it to where you can unlock shit to pay. You know what I'm saying? Being able to pay for it. But I think they just kind of saw how bad the game was doing, and they completely made sure that it wasn't going to happen that way. I mean, because this is Activision, you know what I mean? But I guess that's a theory of mine more than anything.
Well, with that being said, man, shoot, if at the very least you just want like somebody to like skate with you, like you can always hit me up. If you see me on, that is. I'm gonna probably be playing this a lot more often. Probably on Sundays. I stream every Sunday, and this is a good I have nothing to do game, because I can play this without thinking.
Right.
So, and the community for it is kind of dead. Like people don't know. I don't know if people know the game is up. I don't know if people care.
You know, have you heard of Thug Pro?
I have. The PC game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I learned about it a couple of months ago, and I see a
lot of YouTubers seem to be pretty successful on that, but yeah, I think that might be dying too.
It's just really strange when the players of a game can make a better game than the developers of the game.
Yeah.
And if they should Sonic Mania Pro Skater. Let the people who've been modding it. Let the people who have been modding it make the game for you.
Bro,
like design stages and everything.
That would be a dream come true, bro. That would be a dream come true. Easy. It really wouldn't be hard for them at all to do that.
I was like, just hire a few people. Like, hey, have them, don't make it ridiculously hard. Like, don't have freaking, you have to exploit the game to be able to complete certain missions. Like, have people play test the missions and, feel the game out. And if it's right, let the game be what it is. By all means. So,
see, I can't get Thug Pro because I don't have a PC. And even if I did, from what I hear, it's kind of.
I don't have the one I have.
Even if I had one, it wouldn't run that shit because it's it's hard to get it. You know what I mean? But like, when I see people play that shit, I'm like, wow, that looks so fun. In especially in comparison to this. But yeah, I guess I'll catch you later, man.
All right, dude.